Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing my review and thoughts on of episode 5 and 6 from season 2 of Hazbin Hotel. So let's do this. Disclaimer: if you have not watched episode 5 or 6, there is spoiler warnings in this, so please proceed with caution. Thank you. Now let's do this. So episode 5 is where Vox is holding a rally for what he is going to do with his showing his power off to all of hell. Sorry, tongue twister. Showing his power off to all of hell, and that he is going to go and bring the fight to heaven. He's also working on able to get like the other overlords and get all of hell behind him, so he can take on heaven and all that. And also, we learn that Lucifer. We'll get to that in a sec. My thoughts on the rally. Vox is clearly a power-hungry megalomaniac. I hope I said that right. And he is got a god complex the size of the freaking sun. And we love it. We love that he's completely going bonkers. He continues to lose his poo all the way up to episode 8. So keep an eye out for that and all that stuff. Vox has a whole show going on, and he is ready to fully take on heaven. And we learn in this episode 5 and 6 that Vox hypnotized Angel Dust to get what he wants, which honestly makes sense because Valentino obviously hates the hotel, but why would he let Angel Dust continue to work there unless he was using Angel Dust as a spy, which it makes sense. I've also seen that in fan art where Vox has hypnotized Angel Dust to get what he wants, so that was suspected by some people. I love Vox's suit, by the way, in this. It is amazing. Also, I love that we learned that Lucifer's punishment is not he's an all-powerful being like he is to the Hellborns and stuff, but his punishment is to be down with the sinners that he hates so much. And the sinners, he cannot do anything against them. He cannot smite them. He cannot punish them. He cannot do anything to them. So he just doesn't get involved with sinners. And I love that change of pace because personally, there's so many times where Lucifer and media has to be like the one to punish sinners. But that Lucifer actually has no power and he has to be down here with them is a nice change of pace of like storytelling for Lucifers in various shows that have to deal with hell and such. And also that the angels come to apologize, like they're fully ready to do that. And it is like Vox knew this was coming because he was using Angel Dust as spy, which makes a lot of sense of why he was always a step ahead of Charlie and everything. I love that they showed that in episode 6 as well. It was so good and just such a good storytelling thing. And we'll get more to that in a sec. The angels tried to apologize for what they did to the sinners, but since Vox was already planned for this, he had a rebuttal for every single thing they do, which is so good. Vox manipulation of everything was just so good, and I loved it. I also really love Vox. I hate to say it, he's a horrible piece of poo, but I love him. Like, I understand his love for sharks because I was the autistic that liked cats, sharks, and dinosaurs. As a child, those were my 3 hyperfixations. Like watching Jurassic Park or shark movies over and over and over was my jam as a kid. So I understand Vox's love for sharks. It's just mwah. Also, next video we're gonna get uh, a human Vox. So keep an eye out for that. But anyways, back to this. So yes, we learn that he planned all of this, and we learn what he's going to do, and that he's going to make a giant weapon to be able to face heaven and all that stuff. It is amazing, it is beautiful, and it is stunning. And honestly, I've got one complaint. The pacing up to the point where Vox reveals his master plan to fight heaven and getting the weapon made was a bit paced poorly. But the season altogether, season 2, is paced especially at the end, is paced more fluently. Like it's not rushed in one episode, but the middle of the episode pacing from like going from just the concept of the plan to getting the weapon ready was like a little bit rushed. It felt like, but the pacing for season two was better than the pacing of season one. Season one was utter trash with pacing. But the middle one felt like it was very, very rushed. Like it should have taken months to do this thing, but it just felt like it was done in a couple episodes from like the rallies, the planning, and then the execution. So that's the only thing I have to complain about that. But also, I really, really love that Lucifer is protective of Charlie. But ooh, the one thing that I was like hit in the gut with was Angel being abused by Vox, like shocking him and just brutality against him, like in Angels, that he thought he would never do this, but he's been used against the hotel multiple times, and the realization, like, oh baby boy. Anyways, season two, episode 5 and 6 were amazing. Chef's kiss, and that they now know what they're going to do. Also, that are planning probably using Lucifer as a power source for the weapon. So that is like, ooh, what's going to happen in 7 and 8? I already know because I watched the entire 7 and 8. But keep an eye out for that. My thoughts on 5 and 6 fully are: it is amazing. A bit poorly paced from just front to ending, but the pacing does get better in the last two episodes, I think. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. Also, we get to see angry Charlie. Like, she is screaming at her dad, not screaming, but raising her voice, which is more than she's ever done. And just the whole anger at what her dad did. Oh my God, it's like a side of Charlie we never see. But we also see Charlie realize that she made a mistake and that she's been so focused on what Vox did. I love the character arc for that, that she realized she was so hyper fixated on what Vox did that she did not realize she was hurt in the hotel. And in 7 and 8, we get to see the climax. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it as usual. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed once again, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro. Secret outro. Secret outro with a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro. And the secret outro question of the day is: who is your favorite character from season 2, Hazbin Hotel? I'm going to be honest. Fox has become my favorite character of the entire series so far, to be honest. That is a fact, especially in season 2. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye!